Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is John J Gaming on the mic here, coming at you with a brand new episode of the Lions franchise here on Madden 22, using that PS5, of course, because you already know how it is around here, man. We got opening day here. We are taking on the Chicago Bears on the road. You know, they got some guys we know this, some stars, particularly on the defensive side of the ball. Khalil Mack, you know, and among others. So it's going to be an interesting one. Could be an ugly defensive game, although Chicago has a similar overall than us. They're a 79 overall team. We're a 78. But before we go ahead and get into any sort of gameplay, we got some things we need to take care of. First, we need to set up a season goal for us this upcoming season. Now, last year, we were pretty conservative, but I think I want to be at least maybe a little more moderate. I'm only going 7 wins because I don't think we're quite ready for a playoff spot, but we're at least trending in the right direction in terms of our rebuild, I think. So I think 7 wins is pretty appropriate for us for this upcoming season. We also have opening day. We got to talk about the keys to victory. I think the key for us is, you know, be dominant on offense. We really need our offense to get going here at the end of the day. Just because, you know, I'm expecting this to be a pretty, you know, defensive-minded game. So if we can, you know, get that going, and then I also want to make sure we get that running game going as well on top of it. Be able to pound the rock. We want to establish our running game because we do have a rookie quarterback. We have a rookie starting quarterback. So we do have a game day goal. Get 150 yards on the ground as well. So that's something that, you know, we need to try to get done. And then finally, we have a separate press conference for our rookie QB1. So we got this. I just want to see show some flashes, man. Show us why you deserve to be, you know, the number 3 overall pick in this past draft. You know, I know there was somebody in the comments in the offseason video letting me know that I should have went with the quarterback from UCLA, but I believe in Becker. He's got the arm and he's decently mobile. So beat the Bears. See if we can get a couple passing touchdowns with Justin Becker. I see him do it once in the preseason. And now it's just playing like one half of football, so I know he's capable of doing it. But yeah, let's go ahead, take on these Bears on the road to start season number 2. And I'll tell you what, guys, if you're excited as I am, make sure you smash that like button, hit subscribe if you have to be brand new as well. I'll see you guys on the field. So let's go ahead and get ourselves season number 2 underway now. We got the Chicago Bears. They got the ball to start off first, and they're going to dump it off to the tight end in order to go ahead and pick up a first down to commit. Justin Fields going ahead and using that safety valve early on. Let's see if our defense can go ahead and calm down here. 1st and 10. Going to try to throw to the outside. Was targeting commit once again. But that is going to be an incompletion. So now a 2nd and 10 coming up. Trying to get it out to Allen Robertson. But our guys come in there. Make a play on the football. Get it to a 3rd and long. Let's see if the defense can finish things out. Get him off the field here. Fields looking over the middle. Finds Allen Robertson. Easy 1st down. Got that crossing route, and they certainly dotted us up there. It is a fresh set of downs for the Chicago Bears as a result of that. As Fields, he's looking around, just trying to get it out somewhere. Trying to go ahead and run with it. Asloan had the quarterback contained, but he couldn't make the tackle for us, unfortunately. So that does mean it's another 1st down. At least it leads to another 1st down. And got to make those tackles in the open field when we get the chance to do so. Justin Fields is pretty elusive as they run to the left-hand side. It's a little bit of a jet sweep. They're getting some yards off of this one. Eventually force him out of bounds. They're going to call it a pass play, but that's, I mean, it's a glorified run. I mean, let's be honest here. As the Bears are now in the red zone now, we need our defense go ahead and tighten up here. As we got 2nd and 10 now coming up. Fields going to hand it off. to Montgomery, and Montgomery's going to shake off a tackler as Alunier is going to come in, make the tackle eventually, but it's a reasonable third down. 3rd and 4, going to go ahead and send the blitz here. See if it does the trick, though, as Fields drops back, going to try to throw it towards the end zone, but it's going to be broken up. Dunbar comes in there, makes the hit, jars the ball loose, and the Bears will have to go ahead and settle for a field goal. So a long, methodical drive for them, but we do at least hold them to 3 points. And now it's time for our offense to start cooking here. Justin Becker making his first regular season start, the day 1 starter. But he's off to a slow start right now. Went 3 and out on the first drive, so you didn't see any highlights from that. But we will also, we haven't completed a pass yet, but that will help us out a little bit. Get that ground game established. Even though I have a quarterback who I think in the long term can be better than Jared Goff, we still want to go ahead and establish that run game, put some pressure off our rookie quarterback as we'll throw over the middle. We find Charlie Tomapu, but he drops the pass. That would have been the first NFL completion for him. We do have to eventually settle for our tailback, DeAndre Swift. He does get his first NFL completion, Justin Becker does, but it is going to lead to a 4th down. They read that screen like a book. But thankfully for us, though, we do manage to go ahead and get the Bears off the field. We got that 3 and out, and there's a 1st down. The backup tight end, Charlie Tomapu, going to pick up 20-plus yards on that one. That's how we get this offense rolling here. That will help us out at the end of the first quarter. Still only haven't scored yet, but maybe this is a drive and we'll get our first points of the season. So here we go now. Second quarter now officially underway as we'll hand it off to DeAndre Swift, who's got a crease to work with. He's going to take it down the sideline. He's going to be pushed out of bounds, but will get us in the red zone, though. That was something that we really wanted to do. Really ground and pound these guys, as it's working well for us here. We get another nice run here for DeAndre Swift. He gets us inside the 5-yard line. And so now 1st and goal coming up for us here. We're thinking 6 points. Let's see if we can deliver. 1st and goal. Becker dropping back, looking around, going to go ahead, try to throw towards the end zone, looking for Donnie Watson, but couldn't put him on the money there. Tried to throw on the run as it leads to 3rd and goal now. Going to try to run it in with Jamal Williams. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. And Detroit is going to take the lead. Let's go, baby. You absolutely love to see it. So we get the 7-3 lead here in our defense. Been doing pretty solid as of right now. Let's see if we can keep it up here as Justin Fields. We keep him in the pocket, but he's going to go ahead and escape, though. He's going to get across the 40-yard line, doing such a great job of realizing when he has an open lane. He certainly took it there. We have to do a better job of having better contain in the pocket, and we got to do a better job of tackling as well. Multiple missed tackles is going to get Komet into the red zone. We had him bottled up, but we could not get him wrapped up. Those yards after the catch certainly killing us here early in this game. As Fields, we're going to get it to Komet once again, and he does. It's going to end up being a touchdown for the Bears, so not even taking all that long to go ahead and respond. And it's going to lead to yet another touchdown. Chicago has the lead right back as we put the ball back in the hands of our offense. We did score on the last possession. We'll see if we can go ahead and score 2 possessions in a row as Tomapu gets us started with a nice catch down the sideline. Nice little 1st down. Is now 1st and 10. Gonna run it with DeAndre Swift. Trying to follow the blockers a little bit. Not much room that this Bear defense is allowing us on this drive so far. As we try to throw it on a 3rd and short. Tyrell Williams gonna try to look to him over the middle, and he picks up the 1st down. Let's go, baby. You'll love to see it, man. Tyrell Williams going to work. He's going to be big for Justin Becker's development. We need him to have a similar year that he had last year as we try to go to him again, but this time it's almost intercepted in a not so ideal situation. 3rd and long. Gonna try to go and throw for it here. Becker trying to throw off the back foot, looking for Quintez Chavez, but it's gonna be incomplete. We had him there, but just overthrew him, unfortunately. And that does mean we have to punt the football back to the Bears. We do end up pinning them deep at the very least, but that being said, though, we need our defense to go to work once again. They've been playing solid, but they did give up a touchdown on their previous possession. And Fields looking to do the same thing, trying to move up into the pocket and make that throw, but that is going to be incomplete, though. Is now 3rd and 6, trying to get these guys off the field, and yet another catch gonna be made for a 1st down, and that's Darnell Mooney coming in there making the catch, and it keeps the chains moving for the Bears as Fields looking for a play action, go try to attack downfield, looking for Mooney again, but he wasn't looking for the football, though. He certainly had a step that could have easily been a touchdown right there. He will make the catch on the very next play, though, as it leads to yet another 1st down. It's now 1st and 10. Fields dropping back, throwing once again over the middle. We got to get to this quarterback. Not doing that great of a job of doing contain. That just ain't it. We need better pass defense, and it's a weakness for our defense for sure. You know, we still need to get a tad bit better in the secondary, as we are going to see David Montgomery pick up some more yards on the ground, leading to 2nd and short as we are in the 2-minute warning. So now Fields dropping back. He's looking around, going to try to throw it over in the middle once again. It is going to make yet another catch, looking for Darnell Mooney. Justin Fields really likes him, that's for sure. As Fields drops back, going to try to throw it towards the end zone. Was looking for Montgomery out of the backfield. Thankfully, Azalone does end up deflecting that ball away, and it leads to 2nd and 10. We need Justin Fields certainly starting to warm up. I'll tell you what, man, he is starting to really feel himself. He is really showing some improvement between year 1 and season number 2. We did a lot better containing him last season, but that is not the case here. Is now 2nd and goal now coming up here. Justin Fields going to go ahead. It's going to try to run to the outside, and it's going to dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Or at least that's what we originally thought. Could be a flag on the play, and that's what it is, baby. We get bailed out with the holding penalty on Cody Whitehair in a 2nd and goal. That's going to bounce him back out to the 12-yard line as a result of that holding, as Justin Fields looks to throw over the middle, looking for Montgomery, but that's incomplete. So now 3rd and long coming up here. Just got to force him off the field. They go to commit, but because we did our job 1st and 2nd down, we will end up getting him off the field. And the Bears will settle for a field goal to go ahead and still make this a 1-possession game, but it will improve their lead up to 6 points. So you love to see it. As now we will go ahead here. We start with some more Lions offensive action. See if Becker can lead us down the field with 40 seconds left. And how about this? Bashard Perriman coming through. Nice recognition by Justin Becker to make a play. We still have 1 timeout remaining as Becker in the shotgun. He's going to drop back. Look towards Tyrell Williams, who comes down and makes the catch and is going to go into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. And Justin Becker, the 3rd overall pick in this past year's NFL draft, is going to get his very first career passing touchdown. And we're an extra point away here from going ahead and trying to take the lead, but we shank the kick. So a 2-play, 81-yard drive that is going to put a nice little cap on this first half. We are tied because of the miss extra point, so you hate to see that. But while we are in halftime, though, let's go ahead and take a quick look around the league, see what's going on. As we see our fellow division opponent, the Vikings, currently winning on the Giants 14-10. And then we go out east in Jared Goff's debut for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's been doing good, 114 yards, 3 tubs, and a pick, leading against the Saints 21-10 as of right now. And then finally, we shake things back down south. The LA Rams, so we have their draft pick, their first round pick, might I add. They're currently losing to the Buccaneers by 10 points. Almost done with the first half. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get this second half underway for us personally. We do have the ball to start the second half, so we have a really nice opportunity. Go ahead and take the lead, and I mean for real this time. I thought we were going to take the lead at the end of the first half, but Matthew Wright missing that extra point definitely hurts us to a degree, but DeAndre Swift looking to get us back on track, though, as Justin Becker's completion percentage finally above 50%. He had a tough start, but he's starting to get acclimated to the speed of the NFL. Is now DeAndre Swift. He's going to run it up the left-hand side. He's going to pick up a nice little chunk of yardage, but there's a penalty on the play, and is going to be called on Penei Sewell, the second-year pro out of Oregon. And that's going to cost us dearly, man. Now a second and long. Trying to make up for it. We get it out to Quintez Chavez in the flat. And it is going to be a more manageable situation. 3rd and 6. Let's see if we can pick up this first down as Becker trying to throw over the middle. Had his receiver in Charlie Tumepu. But that being said, though, let him out just a little bit too much. That does mean we end up putting this football away, but we do at least go ahead and pin these guys deep, so they have a lot of work that does end up needing to be done before they can even start thinking about getting some points on the board here, as Gordon Gant, our rookie from Washington, he blows somebody up. We almost get the sack on Justin Fields, but of course he gets it out the last second. Is now 2nd and 4. Going to throw quickly over to Allen Robinson, the second. He picks up the catch for the first down. Is now 2 plays later, 2nd and 11 here. They're going to keep going short. They haven't really beat us that deep as of yet, but they have certainly, they have chopped us apart in the underneath. We need to be a little bit better in zone coverage. It's a young defense, man. We'll figure things out as the season goes on, but it's just something that we need to continue to work on throughout this the course of the season. Is now 1st and 10. Justin Fields going to run with... No, it's actually a play action. Nick Edwards bit hard for the fake, and there was a man open behind him. That was supposed to be his zone. And it leads to a 7-yard gain as a result of it, and will also end up picking up the first down shortly after. David Montgomery was held pretty silent in the first half, but he's starting to warm up himself as we send the blitz on a 1st and 10. They get it out quickly once again. Another quick catch. And down, 7-yard gain. Fields going back. Another halfback screen. Another first down. So they get themselves all the way to about the 22-yard line. They're getting close to the red zone. Keep in mind, we had them pinned inside the 10 when this series first started. And it's a long, methodical drive, too. Most of the 3rd quarter is officially gone like a girl in a country song. Justin Fields looking to try to end this drive strong, though. Another good run. Gain of 8 yards. Is now 2nd and 2. Justin dropping back. They set up yet another screen. It's a foot race, but Oluye does at least make sure he does not get into the end zone. No, that could have been dangerous. They certainly had numbers on the outside. This is a 1st and goal now. Fields trying to get it out to his tight end, but just a badly thrown ball as it leads to 2nd and goal now. Justin Fields looking, going to try to throw it to the right-hand side, and it's going to be marked out of bounds. It's going to end the 3rd quarter. This thing is still tied up, man. We are still well in this thing. Let's see if we can finish as it leads to 4th quarter, 3rd and goal. We need our guys to step up and in a big way here. Justin Fields trying to run with it, but our defensive line was ready, and they did a fantastic job of making a play, and we will force the Bears to settle for another field goal. We will be down by 3. But we just need a spark on offense, and we can win this thing. We can win our opening day and get us off to a better start than in Season 1. I would love to see that. As Becker looking up to the right-hand side. That's nearly intercepted. Thankfully, that falls harmlessly to the ground, though. And it leads to 2nd and 10. As Becker dropping back. He's going to throw to the left-hand side. Try to get it out to Donnie Watson, who hangs on and makes the catch. But not a first down, though. We still need an inch that we need to go ahead and pick up. We go to DeAndre Swift, and it's tough running. But we find a way, though, to pick up that first down and keep moving the chains. So thanks to that, we got another 1st and 10 to work with here as Becker is going to drop back in the pocket. He's looking around, going to try to pick up the first down. What a throw on the run to Charlie Tumepu. That is a throw across his body, and he found the way to pick up the first down regardless. It's now 1st and 10 coming up. Becker dropping back, looking around, facing pressure again. Throwing out of that sack, thankfully, but it's a 2nd and 10. Momentum really shift on the side of the Bears right now. As we throw over the right-hand side, we get it out to Quintez Chavez for a gain of 9. So a 3rd and short coming up here. Going to see if we can go ahead and maybe run this thing in, or we can try to be cute. Try to pass it for the first down. Becker trying to get something to shake and finds DeAndre Swift picking up the first down. Might have been a little easier to pick it up with the running game, but hey, we still got the first down. That's all that matters. As the Bears, they send the blitz and they get it out to Tyrell Williams. He breaks a tackle, trying to get it to the outside, and it's going to be brought down at the 6-yard line. So a 1st and goal. And just a few yards away here from going ahead and tying this. Actually, we've taken our first lead, and we do just that. Touchdown, Lions! And we will seize the lead with 5:41 left in this game. And I really do feel like if we can get one more stop on defense, this game will be barbecue chicken. Let's see if we can do just that. Although Justin Fields may have other ideas as 1st and 10. Fields dropping back, throwing over the middle. He has Komet, and Komet gets another nice little catch. It's going to lead to a first down, and they are now in Detroit Lions territory as we get within the 5-minute mark of this game. It's been an exciting one as Justin Fields will drop back again, facing pressure up the middle, going to roll out to the left-hand side. Allen Robinson was all by himself. We had a guy there, but he got sucked in to trying to contain the quarterback, contain Justin Fields' legs. Completely forgot about his assignment, and that's going to hurt us in a massive way. It leads to a touchdown. And once again, we find ourselves down and finding ourselves needing to go ahead and respond once more. So just a 3-point game here, 4:25 left. We'll see if Becker can lead another great drive in this 4th quarter. And DeAndre Swift, man. DeAndre Swift able to get to the outside. That's some good yards. They're going to make sure they keep everything in front. We'll just rely on that yak. Is now 1st and 10. Becker dropping back. He's looking to the right-hand side. Going to try to throw on the run. And gets it to Tyrell Williams, but he drops it, though. You hate to see it. And it leads to 2nd and 10. Trying to throw the right-hand side. Get it to Donnie Watson. He hangs on and makes the catch. Looking for his first-round receiver and got him. Is now 1st and 10. Getting set up on the 41-yard line for the Bears is Becker. Looking. Going to try to get it out. He's going to dump it off to Charlie Tumepu. Was hoping to push it downfield, but that idea wasn't necessarily there, though. Is now 2nd and 4 coming up. Becker in the 4-bunch set. Going to drop back. Going to throw quickly to the left-hand side. Gets it to Quintez Chavez. We're getting close to the red zone here on the 25-yard line. We're easily in the range for Matthew Wright, but I want a lot more. I want to score on this drive as we throw over the middle, trying to get it out to Quintez Chavez again, but just maybe the ball slipped or something. I don't even know exactly what happened, but it does lead to a 2nd and 10, though, coming up as we try to throw again here. We get it out to DeAndre Swift, but was batted away at the last second. So now, 3rd and 10, Becker dropping back. He's looking around. Going to try to get it out to Quintez Chavez, who does end up going ahead and picking up the 1st down for us. 1st and goal coming up. It leads to 2nd and goal now here. Becker dropping back. Going to throw over the middle. Tyrell Williams just gave the Detroit Lions the lead with 1:54 left to play. We just need a defense to do their job. 1st and 10. Get the incompletion. That's a good start. 2nd and 10 now. Can we get the same thing, though? Fields in the shotgun. Gonna drop back. He's looking around. Gonna get over the middle to Allen Robinson, who does manage to make it to midfield. And they are going to go ahead and get that hurry-up offense going. Limited amount of time left to play. They're trying to attack deep, but it's going to be overthrown. He was looking for Allen Robinson. It's now 2nd and 10. Fields dropping back on a throw to the left-hand side. Going to get it out to number 8. Might be DJ Moore, actually. As the Bears will once again go no huddle. They got us flat-footed. And is that going to be a touchdown? Yes, it is. So the Bears respond with a touchdown of their own here. And now it's a 3-point lead. We got less than 1 minute left to play. Can Becker pull something out of his hat one more time for his NFL debut? Tyrell Williams can't make it. It's incomplete. And we don't necessarily need to score a touchdown here. Let's get it inside that 40-yard line. That's where Matthew Wright's range is. Let's see if we can do that before we go into halftime, as Justin Becker does run out of bounds. But a 3rd and short coming up here is Becker. Going to be in the shotgun. Going to be a 4-wide set. DeAndre Swift in the backfield. Going to try to throw it to the right-hand side to Watson. And he threw it before Watson was able to get out of his break. He wasn't necessarily ready for it. They need to work on that together. So now a 4th and 4 that's going to determine whether we win this game or lose. And Perriman is going to keep that idea alive, though, and get us a huge 1st down. One more 1st down. And that will get us into field goal range. We got 29 seconds left to play. Becker dropping back. He's looking around, trying to find something downfield. And Tyrell Williams once again doing some fantastic work. The Lions will take a timeout. As now, 1st and 10 on the 18-yard line. We're in field goal range, but want to see if we can get it in the end zone, as Donnie Watson did drop that one. Is now 3rd and 8. Just going to go ahead and try and center this out a little bit for our kicker, Matthew Wright, as we do call our final timeout. Down by 3. And Matthew Wright with a chance to go ahead and get us into overtime. And before we get the kickoff, they call a timeout. They're trying to ice us here. We'll see if Matthew Wright can show some ice in the veins here. The kick is up, and it's going to be good. And that means we played 4 quarters of football, and we're not even done yet. We're going to be going to regulation, fellas. And based off how our defense is doing, they're not really doing a good job with that passing defense, to be nice. I want to win this coin toss. We won the toss, and we are going to go ahead and receive this football. I got one goal in mind. I want to score a touchdown here. I don't want to get this football back to the Bears, at least if I can help it. But man, what a great way, though, to start this regular season as we have the ball to start overtime. We're going to try to get it out to Tyrell Williams, who was wide butt naked open, but we simply could not get it out to him, though, as it does lead to 3rd and long. Becker dropping back. He's looking around, trying to move the chains, and Tomepu, I think, is going to do just that. I think we got that first down. Yes, we do. We will get awarded for it. So 1st and 10 for us here. It's still all tied at 30. Going to hand it off here to DeAndre Swift, trying to get it to the outside, and picks up a nice little gain there, a nice little 5-yard gain, as it does lead to 2nd and 5. As Becker trying to throw over the middle, trying to find Tyrell Williams. Might be getting a little bit too used to those stick patterns, because I'm surprised they haven't intercepted one of those. They've been pretty close quite a bit today. As now we try to throw on 3rd and 5. We get it out to DeAndre Swift, who does manage to go ahead and pick up the first down. Keep that thing rolling. Is now 2nd and 11 coming up. Becker in the shotgun, ready to take the snap. Looking around, going to try to throw it to the right-hand side. Charlie Tomepu has been doing a nice job getting open, but at least that time around, Becker couldn't get it to him. Is now 3rd and 11. Becker dropping back, looking around, going to try to send this downfield, making a jump ball situation. Incomplete, though. And we will have to go ahead and give the football back to the Chicago Bears, which is certainly not ideal. Oh my goodness, we almost lost the game there. We got sucked in so much on the play action. We are very fortunate that we still have a game playing right now. We should have lost it on that play right there. But you believe in miracles, though. 3rd and 10. Can we get a 3 and out instead? Fields dropping back, looking around, gonna throw it over the middle to his tight end, Komet. He has been a workhorse for this offense today. Just have not been able to contain him. Is now 2nd and 10 coming up. Fields gonna drop back in the pocket once again, trying to throw across the body. Finds Komet. Will be quickly taken down by Nick Edwards, the 2nd round pick out of San Diego State. Is now 3rd and 3 coming up here. Fields gonna drop back the pass. He's gonna throw over the left-hand side, and he just misses him. So we will end up getting the football back. We got 2 minutes left to play. Can we get the win, or are we gonna go ahead and is this gonna be a tie? Are we gonna have a tie on our opener? That would be a little bit depressing if that actually happened. He's now 3rd and 5. Becker dropping back. He's looking around. Gonna go ahead. He's gonna run for it. DeAndre Swift getting a nice block. And wait a minute. We got a flag too. Please don't let this be on the offense. And it's a roughing the passer. Wow. Unnecessarily roughness on Eli Apple. Who was acquired from the Bengals in the offseason. And that alone, that's going to get us in the field goal range, man. And now it's just all about getting it nice and centered up. Making sure our kicker is comfortable as we do run out some of his clock here. Williams going to run it right up the gut. And Chicago will start using their timeouts. But that implies that they're going to get this football back. If it goes how I want this to go, we're not going to let that happen very easily, as Jamal Williams had a chance to go ahead and really put a dagger up in there. But that being said, we got an idea. We just wanted to go ahead, trying to get it up the middle of the field, and we got a nice and center for him. As we go ahead, the kick is up, and it is good! And the Lions are going to walk it off on a game-winning kick from Matthew Wright. We win this thing by a score of 33-30. And we will end up winning our opening day in year 2. So how about this for some exciting action to start off the season, man? We go into overtime, and I really thought that this was really going to end in a tie. I really did. But we found a way. We pulled it off, and man, I am excited to see what we got from our guys out here today. So let's go ahead and check out the stats and see what we got. So first and foremost, I know this is only one game, but I think we know. Justin Becker, that's our guy right there. 26 for 46, 386 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. He was challenged by Justin Fields, man. He was challenged there in that fourth quarter in overtime, but he rose up to the occasion. And this was a game that we would have lost last year, but Justin Becker looking to change the culture. And speaking of culture changing, DeAndre Swift doing some good work, man. 19 carries, 96 yards. Didn't get into the end zone. Jamal Williams did. 7 carries, 26 yards. We did have a couple carries for Justin Becker as well. He ended up with 2 carries for 27 yards on the day. Had some nice scrambles, not a scrambler, I would say, is the word that I'm looking for, but at the same time, this is a guy that has the ability to be mobile when he needs to be. For the receivers, how about Tyrell Williams? If he does not win AFC or NFC Player of the Week, I'm going to throw a riot, man. 7 catches, 123 yards, 3 touchdown grabs, you guys. That is insane. We did also have 5 catches from DeAndre Swift, 5 for the backup tight end Charlie Tumefu, our other first-round offensive player, Donnie Watson. He had a few catches for 32 yards. He'll come around. He did have some big catches for us, in that second half that really helped us get this win for us. Now, defensively for us, our defense, it was kind of like a tale of 2 halves. First half, our defense was doing a really good job of, keeping them off the field, but second half, Justin Fields tore us apart quite a bit, actually. When your leading tacklers are Tracy Walker and Jeff Okuda, it just shows how bad it was for us today. Jelani Tavai had a nice game, though. Had 9 tackles on the day. We only had 1 sack, though. Romeo Okora was able to get in there and make a tackle in the backfield, get a sack for us. But we did not force any turnovers. But thankfully for us, we did not have any turnovers ourselves. We took care of the football, and that's how we won this game. But that being said, we really do need to force turnovers for this defense if we have any opportunity of wanting to go to the postseason. We need more aggression from this defense. I said it in the preseason episode that just dropped not too long ago. It needs to happen. Make it happen, guys. Come on. So we get back to the main screen for us as we go ahead and talk about. We have a couple of press conferences, man. I know we were a little disappointed. I wanted to establish this run game. We almost had what we wanted to go after. We wanted 150 yards on the ground. We were actually really close. We ended up having 148 yards. I know CJ Hawkinson, he actually didn't play. If you guys were wondering what was happening with him, he ended up getting a PCL sprain in practice. It was a tough look for us, but hey, we still got the win. And obviously, Justin Becker, he was such a asset for us on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, I didn't have very many expectations. I was hoping he was going to be good in his debut. I didn't think he was going to do what he just did. He was fantastic. And Justin Becker is going to get a +3 throw under pressure. That's going to really help with his accuracy. So I wonder if he does improve his, does he improve his overall at all things? But it looks like he's still a 75. But hey, that will help us down the road. Hopefully that's a permanent upgrade. You'll love to see it. So next episode, we will continue season number 2. See if we can go ahead and get off to a 2-0 start. Either way, if you guys remember how the Lions franchise series started last season for season number 1, our start is obviously a lot better than that. So hopefully we can keep that going. Next episode, we will take on the LA Rams on the road. Looks like we may have a breakout opportunity. So this might turn into a doubleheader for the next episode. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, stop and smash that like button for me. Hit me up down in the comments down below. And on top of that, if you're brand new and you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. Got plenty of football and basketball content for you guys to enjoy. But until then, hope you guys are all out there having a good one. Take care, everybody.